Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Going to be absolutely incredible. 80 to 82 or so today and tomorrow. Gorgeous. Now, we could be getting some rain this weekend. Looks like Saturday for sure. We're getting something. But, man, the next couple days, Cande, you're going to feel like midsummer. And I have to say, not only do we love it, yesterday had to take the kids to the eye doctor. Leah got fitted for contact lenses yesterday. Abigail had an eye exam, new prescription. She picked out new glasses yesterday. And driving around and walking around, I felt like it was summer, and I felt like I was on vacation. It was the weirdest feeling. 'Cause
I love it.
It's April, the kids are off school, and it's 80 degrees, and it just feels like it's the middle of summer.
All the trees are blooming. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but just mentally, with the kids on spring break, it feels like summer. So,
I can understand that.
Yes, the blossoms.
I guess it feels like summer for me then, every day.
And the cherry blossoms, you're right. Everything's blooming.
They're so gorgeous.
Yeah. So Cande off the air is like, we gotta talk. So go ahead. What's happening here?
Well, you texted me, and we've heard about this show, Daisy. What is it called?
All right, real quick. Friend of barbecue, friend of mine through Barbecue Tom. Said you gotta watch if you like Almost Famous and you like music documentaries. Here's a scripted show. It's on Amazon. It's called Daisy Jones and the Six. I've watched most of it. I ran through a bunch of it. I loved it. I texted you. You must watch.
I said I'm gonna watch. I put it on. The problem was I put it on with Brian in the room. He was. The thing that annoyed me is the guy keeps talking through the whole thing.
What do you mean?
He's like telling us what's going on as it's going on.
It's supposed to... Okay. Do you not understand? It's put together like one of these rock documentaries where they interview the people 20 years later.
The rock documentaries, they just don't tell you what you're seeing in front of your face. Too much talking. Is he going to do that through the whole series?
I don't understand what you're talking about. So what you don't like is the fact that they have the actual scripted movie, and you're watching the movie when they're young, and the band is getting together, and they're young kids, and they're young adults, and whatever, and you see that. But then they flash forward to the documentary aspect of this fake movie, where they have all these people from this rock band 20, 25 years later doing sit-down interviews for this fake documentary, and that's the part you don't like?
No, I don't like the guy, whoever's talking, like, whatever. I can't even give you an example now. Daisy will say something, and the guy will say what she just said. Like, I'm watching it, and he's telling me what's happening, but I'm watching it. I found that a bit annoying.
So you're telling me there's a narrator?
Correct.
Okay.
And I want to know, is he throughout the whole series chatting away?
I have to tell you, didn't affect me, bother me, didn't even notice it.
It bothered me so. And then Brian was like, what is this? I said, oh, forget it. I'll do this again. So I turned it off because I want to hear him complaining. And I was like, is this guy ever going to shut up so I could just watch?
Okay, you're out of your mind. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice what you're talking about.
Now, in Almost Famous, there's a narrator, but he doesn't talk in every scene. What you've already seen, he's not telling you again.
You know what? Do us all a favor. Don't watch the show.
I gotta try it again. You can't stop me.
No, because your first experience is probably your correct, thought. And no, I'm not. I love the show. I thought, to me, it felt like a mashup of Almost Famous with a Fleetwood Mac documentary. That's how I felt.
And when you told me that, I was so excited because I would love that. But he talks too much.
All right,
Don't tell me, don't say what I'm seeing. I can see it. I can hear the actors. Stop it.
all right. No, seriously, don't watch. I don't, because you're gonna ruin the whole thing for me. I'm so upset. I thought you would love it. We always
I'm gonna try
agree
again. It
on
must
this.
have been. Listen, could have been a bad vibe in the room. I don't know. I'll try it again by myself, and that's all I have to say on that.
I was so into the show, I didn't even notice that there's a narrator. I was just
Doesn't
enjoying.
stop talking for 1 second.
Okay, I don't.
It's
You know.
almost like you are listening, like, for the hard, what you would have if you were blind and you couldn't see. So you
Uh-huh.
would have a narrator telling you what's happening in real time. No, that it just bothered me. Then I'm thinking, do I have it set on something where this guy's just going to tell me everything happened in the movie? I don't know.
All right. I am sorry to Long Island for having to deal with the last 5 minutes conversation. Just, you know what? Do us a favor. Don't watch
Ah, you're so mean.
Daisy Jones and the Six. I thought it would. I'm not even done with it, but I thought it was great. All right.
I'll give it another go.
Okay.
We can't always agree, my love. We cannot always agree.
Yeah, that's true. But this, I thought, was a home run. I really.
I'll give it another try.
did.
Maybe Brian brought me down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you can't be watching stuff with him anymore. Please don't. All right. No, seriously. He's a downer. He's so picky about certain things.
He
really
talks between him and the narrators.
Oh,
Shut
forget
up!
it. If Dana's talking or my in-laws, and it wouldn't even be my father-in-law. My mother-in-law is talking or Dana's talking, I have to pause whatever we're
It's like,
watching.
shut up.
Yeah. Let me watch my show, please.
I'm talking.
Candy, on a serious note, I got to tell you about this new scam. Now, I listen. I pride myself on knowing where my kids are all the time. Once they go off to college or get older, whatever, maybe not so much. So this is a little scary. A new scam where people are using AI to clone kids' voices and pretend they've been kidnapped. A mom in Arizona got a call from a weird number. She picked up and she heard what she thought was her 15-year-old daughter crying on the other end and a kidnapper asking for X amount of dollars. And she sent the money or whatever. It's just crazy, right? Yeah. And then
This
she called.
AI is going to be the ruination of mankind.
Oh, it's wild. It really is nuts. So just beware of that whole situation.
Frightening. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that is happening in different places, and a woman got scammed by it, and yeah,
Absolutely awful.
terrible. All right, national days. It's National, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Borinqueneers Day.
What?
That is recognizing the sacrifice of the Puerto Rican Regiment of the Volunteer Infantry of the United States Army.
Okay.
They call themselves the Borinqueneers. It's National Borinqueneers Day. Yeah.
Got it. It's the first time I'm hearing about that.
Yes, this is it's the designated the 65th Infantry Regiment of the U.S. Army, and this is their day. Thank you. Well done, everybody. National Make Lunch Count Day today.
What do you mean?
According to a recent study, many workers eat lunch at their desk twice a week. This is get out and go enjoy lunch somewhere. That's
Well,
what this is.
considering the gorgeous weather, I agree.
Yes. And maybe you top it off with peach cobbler. It's National Peach Cobbler Day.
Are there any good peaches out? I don't think so.
I don't like. I like to
You
eat
don't like peaches?
No, I would eat a peach, but I'm not peach cobbler. I never. And it would. That's warm, right? I don't like my fruit warm, Candy. If I'm gonna have fruit, I want it cold.
So you're not an apple pie fan?
No, hate
Me
apple
either.
pie.
Me either. I'm not a
Love
fan of that.
apples, hate apple pie. Yeah,
I agree. On this, we can agree.
that's right. It's National Thomas Jefferson Day today.
Love him.
1743 on this
Yeah.
date.
Yeah, he did a lot of interesting things.
He was born, and man, I have to hold like I should have just said the joke, but sometimes I have to bite my tongue so I don't insult you, Cande? Like, just even as
What?
a joke? Well, you say how much you love Thomas Jefferson, and immediately I just want to say something
Did you
snarky.
date him?
Right, like how was it going to school with Thomas Jefferson?
Yes,
You
I
know,
understand.
But I have to, and
It's
then
not funny, so it's a good thing you didn't say it.
I have to let it out. So then I do this roundabout way of saying it, and it's even worse.
It is.
And I am sorry.
It's okay.
I am sorry.
Doesn't bother me.
And finally, it's National Scrabble Day today.
I love Scrabble. I love it. I haven't played in so long, but we used to play. I love it.
I
That's
love-
not a word. You got
I
to look
know.
that up. You're out of your mind. I love all that.
I love Scrabble. I used to play, haven't played in a while. I've told you the story before. My mother's father, my grandfather, and my mother's brother, my uncle, they used to play these monster Scrabble matches during like family get-togethers at my grandparents' house, and I'll never forget it. I remember that. I don't know why it's one of the things.
Because you have fights.
Yeah, maybe they were
And you're
fighting.
like, what is that word? That's not a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Scrabble.
Yep. Cande, some good news. A bunch of people helped cops save a moose that fell through the ice on a river in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, it took 6 people to hoist it out of the water.
I bet it did.
A barbershop owner in Cincinnati, Vernon Jackson's in the news because he still goes to work on his day off to do free haircuts for kids with special needs.
Oh, I swear, I just got a tear in my eye. Oh,
Alex,
my heaven.
Side note, no one else is allowed in the store that day. It's just those kids, so he gets their full attention.
That is the most beautiful thing I've heard this week.
It's wonderful, really is. Buying shoes for growing kids, expensive, of course. So
Of course.
a guy in India invented a new type of shoe for little kids that expands as their feet get bigger.
Isn't that interesting?
The brand is, I don't think shoe companies want you to know about this, to be honest with you. I don't think Nike is inventing one shoe for a kid that lasts 10 years. I don't see that happening. The brand is called Orito, and each size can stretch 2 additional sizes, Cande.
I saw this online, and the thing about it is, you know how little kids' feet grow? I'm talking like Maeve's age.
Yeah.
You know, she's almost 7 months, and their feet grow crazy.
Yeah.
They grow crazy, right?
Yeah.
So you could buy a pair of these, and they could last like 6 months or longer because how fast the feet grow. And they're adorable. I was thinking, I've got to get Maeve a pair of these, and now you're talking about them.
Yep, incredible, right? And I'll give you one more that's not in our show prep and our news today, but I just saw on News 12 a video of someone riding a ferry near the Verrazano Bridge, and there's a whale in the water. You see the whale coming out of the water.
Oh,
Yeah,
I hope the whale's okay.
I hope so. That's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah. Somehow, I tell you, these sharks and
Can I
whales.
just say one public service announcement?
Sure.
Be very mindful of your fire. Like if you're smoking a cigarette today or you're lighting a match to do something, these fires that are going around because it's so hot and dry. So just, be mindful of what you're doing.
That's a great point. You do not want, especially if you're a smoker, you don't want to be throwing that cigarette out the window. No.
No, please be mindful.
Yep, the dry grass and absolutely, you could start a terrible situation. Please.
There's been some horrible fires around the tri-state area this week.
Absolutely right. That's a great tip. Well done. Cande, I'm here till noon. Thank you, and of course, Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. We thank them for helping out and being a part of the show as they are fantastic each and every day. We shall return tomorrow for your Friday. I can't believe it's going to be Friday already.
Yay! I'm so happy.
Incredible. Plenty of music here till noon. Then Jay Letterman and Jim Voice Guy O'Brien. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.